What if I told you that the key to solving one of humanity's greatest challenges is not something oh so complicated, nor is it something as mundane as a simple house key, but rather something we're a little more familiar with? Every single day, we witness the scars we've left on this planet, be it rising temperatures, erratic weather patterns, rising oceans teeming with plastic, or landfills so vast you could rightfully classify them as geographical features. Statistics tell us that every single minute, deforestation claims an area the size of 12 football fields. Deforestation's little spin-off, air pollution, claims 7 million innocent lives annually. So pick your poison. We debate the damage we've done to this planet, and solutions are proposed left and right. But could it be that the true solution has been right in front of us all along? And that is AI. By now, most of you already know what AI is, so let's talk AI. Artificial intelligence is the technology that's been made to learn from and to mimic human intelligence. It's the technology that's being used in, say, in groundbreaking scientific discoveries or in your phone's voice assistant. Every single day we make use of AI, be it to help us in math, in homework, because arguably anyone with internet access has at some point made use of AI. In recent years, we've seen a great increase in the usage of AI in corporations and in organizations. And yes, anyone with internet access has used AI, be it to help with homework, to write essays, to make songs, or even to ponder philosophically. My personal experience with AI shows that AI is not only confined to organizations or corporations, but even with I as a humble student or you as members of the public. February 15th, 2024. My first debut on stage was in front of my school's assembly. I gave a speech on AI, and that speech would go on to form the framework for this talk itself. Of course, the speech was done on the day after Valentine's, the day after the day that people spent giving each other lilies and carnations, and I just spent my entire day eating bread and memorizing my script, because priorities. Okay, another experience. During this one Model United Nations conference, the outcome was, surprisingly, to be decided by a rap battle. My team decided to channel our inner lyricists and come up with a song on the spot. The opposing cabinet, they used ChatGPT in writing their song. And guess what? We ended up losing. All right, let's get back to the statistics. In stark contrast to this optimistic trend that AI is showing, our forests face something far more grim. Cambodia, my country, for example, is facing a trend that the rest of the world is also facing, and that is growing deforestation. In 2023 alone, my country has lost over 110,000 hectares of forest, much of it from protected areas. And this is a banana. It measures 12 centimeters by 3 centimeters. But why does this matter? In a span of 23 years, Cambodia has lost enough land to cover approximately 37 Singapores, or 7.8 trillion of these bananas stacked next to each other. Now this is a massive amount, and this highlights just how much forest we've lost to deforestation itself, despite being in bananas. All right, now, so let's take a step back. Take a deep breath, everyone, take a deep breath. Yeah? Let's reflect. What we can see here is that as our technological prowess keeps on growing, it's ever growing, our forests seem to be never growing. What can we take from this? What if we were to converge our current technological prowess and the current situation of our forests, mix them together, and use AI in revitalizing our forests? Okay, now, enough beating around the bush. How exactly or possibly can we use AI to go to a more sustainable future? First up, efficiency. Your local power grid runs on a fixed energy allowance. What does this mean? This means that we're given a fixed amount of energy, and there's bound to be energy wastage and high energy prices. But what if we were to utilize AI to analyze our demand in real time, giving us just enough energy to keep costs and emissions down? It's a win-win. Here's an actual situation. Google's very own AI research department, DeepMind, has made use of their own AI model in analyzing the energy demand in real time. What's that led to? A 40% increase in energy efficiency. And this is especially impressive considering the fact that data centers like DeepMind consumes approximately 2% of our global energy usage. And this is monumental. It's a large amount. Next up, seemingly psychic abilities. Historically, us humans have put our trust in the future in the hands of psychics and practitioners of mystic sorts. Nowadays, we do the same, but with researchers and data analysts. But what if we were to give these hardworking professionals a little tool, a little help, a little friend, a little assistant, dare I say, in the form of AI? Now, but why AI? Why is AI such a formidable, such a likely help for these real professionals? It's simply because of AI's characteristic and its ability to predict things. Take the US, for example. Their National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has been able to make use of AI in predicting and forecasting hurricanes days in advance, saving countless lives annually. In India, for example, the World Economic Forum is actively encouraging farmers through their AI for AI, or artificial intelligence for agricultural innovation. Within this program, they're encouraging farmers to utilize AI in predicting yields and predicting the various factors that will affect their harvest. And this will ensure that their hard work does not go to waste. And finally, innovation. It's in the past decade or so that we've seen this craze surrounding renewable energy. Why? We're simply burning a bit too much fossil fuels. With AI, we're able to even further step up our renewable energy game. How? With AI, we're able to come up with far more efficient solar panels, more efficient wind turbines, more efficient batteries, even better hydropower dams. Right now, like me, how many of you here are car enthusiasts? Can I see a show of hands? That is an interesting number. So us car enthusiasts, we practically worship a little something called carbon fiber. It's essentially the perfect material for optimal track performance and peak domination. Why carbon fiber? It's light and it's strong. But the problem with carbon fiber is that this material is insanely expensive. How about aluminum? It seems like a worthy choice. It's light, but like aluminum foil, compared to other materials, it's not as strong, nor is it as heat resistant. With AI, we are able to analyze these molecular properties and come up with alloys that retain the lightweight of aluminum, yet combine it with strength and heat resistance. This means that we have a new material to make cars, planes, buildings, and essentially everything around us, to reconstruct everything and make it far better. But here's the catch. AI isn't perfect. Ask it to solve a problem, like, for example, say, the issue of water distribution within a nation. It will give you the most concise, the most detailed, the most data-driven solution you have ever seen. The issue? It failed to consider the economic, the social aspects of this problem. And what may this result in? This may possibly result in putting the nation in $2 billion of debt, or even bankruptcy. And this is where AGI steps in. Artificial general intelligence refers to the technology or this proposed or hypothetical form of AI that's able to retain the intelligence of AI, yet combines it with a more human touch, a bit more logic, more emotion, more ethics. It's able to consider all the aspects of a problem, be it economic, social, political, or literally anything. This may seem like the answer we've been waiting for in addressing all our problems. The issue? AGI simply isn't here yet. It's proposed, it's hypothetical. So until then, we'll have to rely on our traditional AI in solving our problems. But we must remember, AI is not some all-seeing deity. It's not the complete answer. It's not the complete replacement for human action. If our sustainability problems were to be a math equation, AI would not be the answer key. It would rather be the calculator, and you are the one writing down the numbers. You are the one taking the action. Until then, we must work hand in hand with AI in making our world a better place. Until then, let me leave you with a vision. A world where our forests are greener, the air is cleaner, we live in harmony with nature. With AI, we are able to get there better, faster, and smarter. Thank you.